Welcome back to Alex Plays, guys. I'm playing Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. I'm Alex. These are bits of information you should know. You know, I'm not going to say it every episode, but I just wanted to reiterate here. We are looking for Professor whatever the fuck is. Listen, guys, I can't remember names. It's just a thing you need to accept about me. We're looking for Professor Dick, whatever the fuck. This guy. Oh, hi. There you are, Professor Frankly. We got there.
What's it? Who's there? Who wants me?
I don't know if Professor Frankly is going to talk like that. I'm going to put it out there.
Ah, yes, you. Now, you, I've seen your face before. Yes, that face. Wait for it. Just a moment. Don't tell me now. Silence. I'll get it right.
This is me every time I try to remember somebody's name.
It's not Goombreel. It's not Eliza Goom.
Who the fuck would name their Goomba child Eliza Goom? Ugh.
Aha! I've got it! You're Goombella, aren't you? You were in my archaeology class last year, am I right?
Or am I fucking right? It's written into the script, I assure you. Wow, yes sir, that's me. I'm Goombella, a junior at U-Goom. Go Goombas! I just wanted to let that one sit out there for a hot minute.
Of course I remember you, not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at remembering
clearly when you just shit your pants trying to remember the name.
You, though, you stick out in my mind because you were such an exceptional student. That guy behind you is... Who?
I love that. Mario, Professor. He's Mario, you know, the famous one.
Oh, my apology. I'm such a bookworm. I haven't a clue about what's hip right now. In any case, what sort of errand brings you two all the way to a place like this?
We were hoping you'd tell us about the legendary treasure said to be below Rogueport. I like that, also, I don't know where Professor Frankly sleeps here. Like, where's his bed? Does he sleep on the books? I thought that if anyone knew anything about it, you would, Professor Frankly.
Of course I know about it. The reason I came here was to study that very subject. Why do you types want to learn about the legendary treasure? You know what that...
you know what that most say? Oh, okay. You know that most say. There's no what in there. Why do I say that twice?
It's little more than a fairy tale, don't you?
You know, fairy tales are real, kids. This is what this game's trying to teach you. Archaeologists and historians have to search for truth in tales and fairy tales. Me, I believe legendary treasure truly exists, and I really want to find it.
Good point, and well made.
That was barely, alright? If you're a college professor, you need to step your shit up. I got C's on essays making points like that.
In that case, I'll cooperate with you however I can. First of all, about the treasure. There are many mysteries surrounding it. Some say it's an infinitely vast treasure hoard, while others say it's a magical item. Some books say it's actually a monster, while others still claim it's an empty chest. So many different theories. Obviously, it's impossible to divine the truth among them.
You know, because they're all bullshit. No one actually knows anything.
But I'll agree on one point. To find the treasure, one must have the crystal stars.
To find the treasure of yore, take the 7 crystal stars to the 1,000-year door. You make the crystal star... You mean the crystal stars in that old saying that super elderly people pass down?
My father told me that, and I'm not old. I refuse it.
Indeed, the same. As the saying goes, if you want to find the legendary treasure, you first must collect the 7 crystal stars. Hold the magical map aloft before the entrance to the 1,000-year door. Then the stars will light the way that leads to the stones of yesterday. To the stones of yesterday. Yeah. Yeah! A lot of the lore I've read says that if this magical map is taken to the doorway, then it'll show you where to find the crystal stars.
Correct. And the 1,000-year door is supposedly here, deep beneath this town. Yet the critical piece of the puzzle, the magical map, is lost. If only we had that map.
But we do have it, Professor. Or, well, not we exactly. Mario has a magical map. That's right. This is what I bring to the table.
What?
Alright, Hamina Hubbity, Hubbida Hippity, Hoobida, Hamala, Huffala, Hoofala. Really? You actually have it. Could I just take a quick look at it if you don't mind? Dun, 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 dun. Astounding. This is it. The real thing. The one and only magical map. That's right, motherfucker. You, son, are my hero. You're great, fantastic, wonderful even. Wonderful! That's some Professor Oak shit from Pokemon Snap. Let's bring it up. That's what he talks like, Professor Oak. With this, you can catch Pokemon. Isn't that right, Gary? With this, we can find the crystal stars by holding the loft before the legendary door, blah, 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 blah. Right on, Professor. You old piece of shit. Good golly, what are we doing just sitting here then? Goombella, Mario. Off we must go this instant. Let's take the magical map to the legendary door. So I was going to say this at the end of last episode, and I said, oh, I'll tell you next time. And I fucking cock-teased all of you. But one thing I absolutely adore about this game is just how excellently it's written. And there's like... I don't think I've ever consciously noticed any spelling errors in this. And there's so much dialogue. I mean, obviously, this intro, we're like a third of the way into the third episode, and we're still like just right at the beginning. All the Paper Mario games notoriously have very long, wordy intros. So I'm going to skip the tutorial. He'll take you through a tutorial here. I'm going to skip it because, as you guys saw, I know what the fuck I'm doing. So they basically added a new thing into this, like outside of stylish moves, which are totally unique to this. They added the Super Guard, which is if you hit B with perfect timing, like it has to be perfect, you can reflect 1 damage back to whoever attacks you. So that's like the only thing they've added to this battle system. Other than that, it's identical to Paper Mario, the first Paper Mario, for those who don't know. But you don't actually start the original Paper Mario with the battle system. You actually have to wait until a character gives you this star necklace. And that makes going through the prologue of the first Paper Mario like super, super boring. But this combat system is based off of Super Mario RPG, which Paper Mario for the N64 is a spiritual successor to. Fun fact. And I think this is by far superior. Like, I think Paper Mario, the first one, is good. I would say it's on par, at least combat-wise, with Super Mario RPG. I'm seeing what's in here. Actually, okay, that's right. But this Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door is like the best Mario RPG game. And there are a bunch of Mario RPG games out there. There's the Mario and Luigi series. There's Paper Mario. There's Super Mario RPG. And I was thinking, like, after this, maybe we could play Super Paper Mario, which is the one for the Wii, which is just an action platformer, which I think is also super cool. Hey, man, what's up? Who's the hottie you got there with you? You know, I'm a Goomba. I fuck other Goombas. I said it. I also fuck snakes. What's up, baby? Why don't you hang out with us for a while? We play real nice. Yeah, it's a friendly you. He's that guy, the spiky guy, stoned, always. Oh, it is like so sweet that you boys think I'm cute. Seriously. Yeah, guys like you make me feel like totally barfing. Now get out of our way. Ooh! Goombella don't need no man! Ouch. That was cold. What, you're too good for us? Come off it, sister. I want to imagine like half of the Goombas ever talk like that. A Goomba, a spiny Goomba, and a Paragoomba. My, the whole Goomba family tree. The only one I should warn you about is that fellow with the middle, the spiny Goomba. See that spike on his head? Well, jump on it, and then you're one who'll take damage. The Paragoomba is airborne, so your hammer won't reach. You'll have to jump for him. Always take your opponent's situation into consideration when fighting. Always. Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you something vital. You can press Y to change the order to attack him. You can attack first if you feel like it. Goombella, don't forget that. So yeah, this is a big clutch. So you can, in the In Paper Mario for the N64, you could switch and have your partner go first, but they would just switch behind you at the end of the turn regardless. But now you can like leave them in front, and they can take damage for Mario, which is super clutch. Especially because a lot of the optional sections of this game are way, 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 way harder than like anything in the primary game, save for the last dungeon. The last dungeon, I think, in this game is super awesome and well done and difficult. But like the extra sections that you can do in this game are super fucking hard, and you can totally you can totally miss them. But they're hard and they're challenging and they take a lot of strategy. I tried to be that. If I just take damage, usually it's because I fucked up and I tried to super guard. Just so you know, I'm really good at the avoiding damage. I'm only gonna read these descriptions also if they're pretty funny, but I'm gonna do them all because I'm weird and crazy and a collector, and I'm always gonna do stylish moves even though I don't have the audience yet. Ah, damn. I want to try and get better with super guard, and I always say that at the end or at the beginning of every single time I've started Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. I'm like, I'm gonna really learn the super guard timing in this playthrough. Never do. Yowie! Oh! Ow! Ooh! Ow! Ha! Later on, losers. That felt awesome. Are you ready, Mario? There are plenty more where they came from, and they'll all have it in for us. When they attack, try to hammer them or jump on them while you're in the field. Attack successfully, and you'll perform a first strike when you enter battle. So if an enemy catches sight of you, be sure to thump him when you go into battle. That's right, we gotta do this. So yeah, I skipped the tutorial, but it's you know, I appreciate that they let you. You just have access to action commands, even in that first fight with Lord Crump. So it's like, oh, you know, if you played Paper Mario, the first one, like, you kind of know what you're getting into, and they also like totally added a new mechanic to the game, which is the super guard, which I think is a really, really cool mechanic. That's, you know, it's totally optional. Just like, you know, I feel like the guard action command is fucking essential. Like the time A when an enemy attacks to guard or like take less damage. Like, I don't think you can beat the game if you don't use that. I mean, you probably can if you like double up on using items and stuff, but that's like a thing they added in Mario RPG. Like, you know, if you've never played Paper Mario, it's, you know, it's a JRPG for Mario with Mario characters. Right, and you get party members, and it's like a full JRPG. You get party members who have all these different cool abilities, and they're like classes essentially, and they're like different classes of enemies. Enemies you can only hit with a hammer, enemies you can only jump on, etc., etc. So it's like super clever the way everything's put together. Yes, I got an item. I know how to use items. Mario RPG is also a JRPG Mario game. And I know many people that like Mario RPG who have never really played Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door or don't like Paper Mario as much as Mario RPG. That's right, I knew what that was. And, you know, I think that's kind of crazy, but what you gonna do? A lot of people that like those Super Mario RPG just really haven't given the Thousand Year Door shot, I think, or just Paper Mario in general. If you again, I've said this in the past couple episodes, if you've never played a Paper Mario game before or the Thousand Year Door before, and you're watching this, you know, I'm gonna talk a lot about Paper Mario in this playthrough. Like I said, I'm considering playing Super Paper Mario for my next series. We'll see. Maybe I'll do like a bit of a gap between them. Like I said, I'm undecided at the moment. But you should play it. Unfortunately, there's no easy way to play the Thousand Year... Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I was scratching my hip. Not my dick, I swear. There's no easy way to play the Thousand Year Door or get a copy of it. I have a copy because I've had one forever. Well, I had one. I lent it to a friend of my brother's, and then I never saw that person again, and neither did my brother, really. And I was like, man, I have not played that game in forever. This was like 6 years ago, maybe, and GameStop was still selling GameCube games at the time. And I went and I picked it up for very, very cheap. It was used, I think. It might have been new. I don't know. It's now I have the Nintendo Selects, the gold label copy. This chest looks awfully suspicious, so let's open it next time on Alex Plays. I'll talk more about Paper Mario, which I will probably do for the rest of this whole fucking playthrough, so next time.